What is going on, everyone? Griffin here, coming at you with some chalk gameplay, and today we're going to be talking about Rogue Company Elite. It has officially been canceled. Let's head over and let's talk about it. So as you can see here, this is a post by Sarge OP. Sarge OP is a leaker and a data miner that has been doing this for quite a while, since December of 2020, specifically with like mobile games and things like that, it appears. But Sarge posted here on Twitter on August the 24th that Rogue Company Elite is officially canceled. The news was revealed at Developer Brighton, a game developers conference. Also, there are reports that there was potentially a zombie mode or a horde type mode that was going to be coming in Rogue Company Elite. So this is very interesting, and it's honestly not very surprising whatsoever. Whenever you go back and you look at the last time that Rogue Company Elite posted anything about the game, anything on Twitter, anything like that, we're looking at a time frame of January the 25th. Whenever you go to their Discord page, everything on the Discord has been completely scrubbed off of the Discord page. And this has happened over a course of, time. And the community has been asking about what's happening with Rogue Company Elite, especially in light of the high-res restructuring event. There was no news of the what was going to be happening with Rogue Company Elite in the restructure. And this sucks, man. And the reason why this sucks is because, Scott Gandhi, back in the day, Scott Gandhi stopped working on Rogue Company proper to go work on Rogue Company Elite. So what some people, not me, but what some people consider as one of the best developers for Rogue Company, left working Rogue Company itself to go focus on Rogue Company Elite, a mobile port of the game. But I got on there, ran around a little bit, just to kind of see how it played, how it felt, and it felt polished. It felt fine. I mean, there was issues here, just like Rogue Company. There's bugs and things that needed to be hammered out, but they poured hundreds of thousands of dollars of actual money and time and everything into developing a mobile version of Rogue Company just for it to be completely scrapped. And that's very, very sad, very disheartening to your mobile players, very disheartening to your player base in general. You already get rid of the Nintendo Switch version of Rogue Company. Now you're going to come in a couple of months later, get rid of the Rogue Company Elite mobile version of it, even though people haven't been able to access it for quite a while. It just sucks, man. This is what you call poor management. Okay, because there's no reason, in my opinion, that a mobile version of the game should have been in development whatsoever. The base game, the console PC version of that game, was not anywhere near ready to be released when they full released the game in the summer of last year. And that's a fact. I get it. From a business perspective, you want to tap into this market that hasn't been tapped into. You got this unique third-person shooter. You think that it could offer a lot for players and people that don't have access to consoles, that don't have access to PC. But when your base game is suffering, when your base game is not getting the attention that it deserves, when your base game isn't balanced, isn't polished, isn't anywhere near like a good fluid experience. Whenever that's the case, then why are you sinking time and money and developers and all these people into creating a mobile version of the game? It was mismanaged, mishandled. It was absolutely poorly done from the top down, and it never should have been a thing, in my opinion. And I feel for those players. I know that there was a ton of people that were like, hey, what's going on with the mobile version, and effectively heard nothing. And then anytime that I would ask about it in the creator program, well, we don't handle Rogue Company Elite, so we can't talk about that. And it's like, okay, but it's a Rogue Company game. It's all handled by First Watch Games. You work for First Watch Games. What is the deal? What's going on here? It sucks, man. I hate it for players that were actually looking forward to this. I hate it for players that were excited about having a mobile version of Rogue Company that they could play. If anybody spent money on it, I hope that they're receiving a refund. I don't know if you could spend money on it to buy skins or anything like that, but I hope that, anybody that did is able to get that money back, because that is If that's not the case, then that's completely irresponsible on the company's part. I think that the zombie mode is kind of telling, because we did see some data miners leak a potential zombie mode that had High Castle Omega on it. It's interesting how they were developing all this stuff in the basic Rogue Company Unreal version of the game, you know, the Unreal Engine version of the game, and then porting all of that stuff over into the mobile version. So it's interesting that they developed the zombies game mode, and we've seen stills and screenshots of that. I know I made a video about that, and that's just not coming into the game at all. And it's not even going to come into like Rogue Company proper. And it's like, well, you develop this mode and you develop this logic for it. It's still running on the same engine. So people want a PvE mode and people want a zombie mode. Why can't we port the zombie mode over into the actual live Rogue Company game? Like, that's crazy that that might not be something that can be done. They could make a couple of tweaks to that and bring it into Rogue Company proper and like have a PvE zombie mode. If you've developed stuff for Rogue Company Mobile, then that stuff isn't scrapped. We've seen skins and skin concepts that were really, really cool looking for the mobile version of the game. Why can't we pull that over into the legitimate Rogue Company proper version of the game? So hopefully, maybe in the future, and I'm not saying this for certain, I don't know, but like, to me, it doesn't seem like it would take that much, that much work, that much technical know-how to port a game mode over that was developed in the same engine from one, platform to another platform. So we may potentially be getting zombies in the future for the base Rogue Company game. We also, some of those skins that we saw for the Rogue Company Elite version of the game, they may actually pull those over. And if they do, then that would be absolutely fantastic. I would absolutely love that. So Rogue Company Elite has been canceled. It sucks, and I feel for everybody out there that was super invested in this game. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. Were you someone that was invested in it? Were you someone that was excited to play a mobile version of the game, regardless of how you were actually going to play it? Do you think that it would be a good idea for the developers to bring the zombies mode and some of the other game modes over into Rogue Company proper? Also the skins as well. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. Also, be sure to check that description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. If you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed to the channel, then consider hitting that join button to become one of the 256 crew members. Lastly, on Thursdays from 8 until 11 p.m. Central Time, Sundays from 10 a.m. until we get tired, I will be streaming here on YouTube. So if you're interested and available, please feel free to stop by and say hello there. Thanks for watching, guys.